Okay, so it's been 6 months since I bought my 2018 Dodge Challenger after trading in my RT in a fit of childish frustration because it was a sled, because it was slow. Sorry, RT owners. I know you love your cars, and I loved mine for the whole 2 or 3 months that I had it before I traded it in and took a huge bath on the trade-in value. Expected it, understood it, but I wanted a faster car. And I didn't need to go out and beat every car on the road. I just simply needed something that had the sound along with some speed. Power along with the sound. The RT sounded incredible, but just didn't move. I mean, honestly, it's like any car on the road was able to keep up or beat me off the line. It just wasn't a fast car, and I don't need it to be. Like, I'm going to say this 10,000 times so that you guys don't beat me up as bad as you have over this. I don't need it to be, you know, Lamborghini fast or Hellcat fast, but the thing should get out of its own way, and that thing couldn't get out of its own way. So go ahead and have at it. Sorry, Dodge, that's just a fact. If you look at the 0 to 60 times, almost any car out there worth its salt with a turbo or a V8 is going to do 0 to 60 in the same amount of time as the RT. So, and my camera's falling down. Darn it. Let's see. Okay. This is going to be exciting. So I went and traded it in on my Scat Pack, and I got to tell you, it's the amount of power that I needed. It's what I expect out of a car that sounds this mean and terrifying to other cars on the road. It's adequate for what I need to do with it. I'm not out racing everybody on the roads. I'm certainly safe in the car. I don't go out looking for cars to tangle with. But my goodness, when I need the power, it's here. So everybody said that after a few months, after 6 months, after a year, I would be wanting the Hellcat. And why didn't I just get the Hellcat? Well, it didn't make any sense financially. This is a second car. It's not my daily driver, although it's turning into my daily driver because I like it more than I like my other car. But pretty much it comes down to cost and gas mileage and safety. I honestly think that I would likely kill myself in a Hellcat. If this as fast as this thing is, as quick as this takes off, as easy as it spins the tires, just trying to leave a normal stoplight, I gotta imagine a Hellcat's, unless you tune it down or something. I guess you can do that with the controls in the car, but it just seems like an awful lot. Now, will I get one? Maybe, probably, eventually. But I honestly believe that this is the perfect mix to get great horsepower along with relatively good gas mileage considering the size of the motor. Every feature that I could ever dream of in a car like this. The Super Track Pack, sport button that definitely makes a difference, especially in how it sounds. I've got Apple CarPlay. I've got every piece of technology through the Uconnect app that I have on any of my other cars. It's comfortable. It rides pretty darn good. I was thinking about lowering it, but the ride's already a little bit stiff, so I think it would be really bad if I lowered it. I did lower my RT, and it looked a lot better, but it did not ride well. And if I plan to drive this thing as often as I am driving it now, then I don't think I should go lowering it. So my 6-month review of this car is, I love this car. Hasn't broke. I mean, it's needs an oil change, but don't tell anybody, but I already put 7,450 miles on it, and I planned on using it just on the weekends and special occasions and to have fun in, but I keep driving the thing. It's a blast. And overall, I'd highly recommend buying one. There's a whole bunch of cars out there you could buy for this price that are not even half as cool. A guy tells me the other day, he says, you know, my AMG is faster, is Mercedes AMG, and I said, your Mercedes AMG cost like 2.5 to 3 times more than my Dodge, and it's half a second faster. So I don't know, I'm thinking I got a pretty good deal. And if, heaven forbid, something goes wrong with this thing, it's not going to break the bank. I've had the Mercedes AMG cars before, and when they do break, it's ridiculously expensive. The oil changes are outrageous. Just the dealer gets you. This thing, dropping it off for an oil change tomorrow, it'll probably be under $100, if not less, and in and out in 30-40 minutes, and nobody's afraid to work on it either. The brakes are phenomenal. By the way, everybody tells me, you know, put the bigger tires. This thing came with the bigger tires. I don't know what the numbers are. I have to go look, but they're the bigger tires. So, oh, I gotta go straight or I'm gonna get blinded here by the sun. So bottom line is, in 6 months, I think that I have no regrets. I have no desire to go out and get a bigger one, a Hellcat. I'm good. Many people ask me, so how much did it cost you to unravel that nightmare with the RT in 3 or 4 months, and there I go again, and get the Scat Pack? That had to have cost you a fortune. Well, it did. So basically, it cost me about $6,000, maybe $7,000 to get out of the other car. So a mistake that I will not soon forget. But I'm happy. You know, can you put a price on happiness? I don't think you can put a price on happiness. I can't tell you how happy I've been with this car. When I get in this thing, big smile comes over my face. It's just a blast. I can have a rough week, a rough day, come home, do the cold start on this sucker, jump in it, and just go driving around, and I am suddenly ecstatic and brought back to childhood. So it is worth every penny. I won't make that mistake again. I'll probably keep this thing for quite a while, and maybe even just pay it off, and I'm getting rid of the BMW and get something else later. But for now, and here comes the sun, for now, I could not be happier, folks. And I will tell you, if you're out there looking for an RT or a Scat Pack, trying to make your decision between the two, or even a Hellcat, my suggestion is save the money on the Hellcat, get the Scat Pack, or even the 392, or a TA with the 392 motor, the SRT8, or a TA. TA is fine. I almost bought one of those, but the dealer wouldn't call me back. Said he was too busy, so I found the Scat Pack while I found a dealer that did have time to help me, and I'm glad I did, even though I loved that Destroyer Gray TA. It was beautiful, with the black hood, and the pins on the hood, and oh my gosh, it was gorgeous. But I love this car just as much. Either way, be happy. So that's it. Buy the Scat Pack, buy the bigger motor. Do not buy an RT. Don't even think about it. I will tell you, it's a $6,000 to $7,000 episode if you decide you want to unravel that deal a couple months later. And most people aren't as stupid as I am and will go and do such a thing. I did it, and again, the only thing I regret is not doing my research and cheaping out on the RT. So thanks for watching, and subscribe, like, comment, share your thoughts. If you bought an RT and you love it, tell me why. If you have a Hellcat and you think I'm crazy, tell me why. I just don't think, again, the Hellcat is necessary for what I need the car for. It's really cool to have those emblems on the side and that really cool line in that motor, but this thing is all I need. Thanks for watching. Take care.